look at my hair, man. So I get up, and Lenny's watching. He turns on NCIS New Orleans. Like, he doesn't watch, we don't watch much TV. You don't even watch MASH and go to bed. And it's that guy, Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap. And you cannot even try to see him in an aggressive cop role. But anyway, apparently he is. He's in charge of this whatever team. Anyway, so he's trying to nail this dude, and he can't. It's all this bullshit that you can't because, he just can't, because they're sneaky. The bad guys are sneaky. So anyway, he was able to fake his death because he was in a bad situation. He almost died. And then he was like, oh, I'll just pretend that dead body is my body. And he stuck his badge and gun on it so he could go undercover, deep cover. So he could toss this guy off a roof, which he did, which he deserved. But this is my point. His best buddy, who was like the lady who does the autopsies, she comes by the body, on the scene and is like, oh, fuck, there's a thumbprint, a bloody thumbprint on this guy's shirt, and it matches. And she shows his other two buddy friends on his team. She's like, look, man, the fingerprint matches our buddy who was supposed to be burned up in the fire. But don't tell anybody. And they're like, yeah, he's went deep cover to try to, stop this crime syndicate, whatever. So then she reaches down and she looks around, makes sure nobody's looking, and she smears the thumbprint on the dead guy's shirt. And I'm thinking, well, there you go. There you go. In this case, they did this to protect, the character. Pride is his name. Scott Bakula plays some kind of head guy and some kind of investigative, whatever. NCIS New Orleans with this fake accent. But to protect him. Which, I can see how, we'd all be tempted to do that. But they try to make us look like the law guys are the good guys, the law enforcers. And it's okay if they fudge evidence and do shit to get away with it. But we shouldn't do that. But it just makes me realize that how often do they tamper with evidence, not collect it properly, remove it from, the evidence room. Oh, it's missing. Oh, and it's just like... And people be like, you watch too much TV, Karen. I don't watch enough TV. Or I have not watched enough. That is why, now that I'm looking at it at an older age, and I'm going, I didn't get to see any of this. I was raising kids. I was in a custody battle. It's all I did was freaking go to court for 50 years. It feels like it. It was 4 years. It was really hard, and then it was just a bunch of BS after that. So I was like really shell-shocked from the whole thing. So I didn't have time to watch it. And I wasn't really, I'm not interested in cops and robbers. It's all it was. It's violence and blah, 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 cops and criminals and violence and fires and shooting and beating and raping women. This is what TV is. I'm like, I'm not really interested. So I look at it now and I'm like, why aren't people more aware that this is, they say it's art imitating life. Is life imitating art or is art imitating life? Art is it's really both. And people just think that, no, these people that get brainwashed thinking, no, Karen, you're nuts. The cops don't change the evidence. Have you not been railroaded yet about anything? Not even a traffic ticket? I can just like an innocent bystander, but I'll tell you what, if you open your mouth about anything that's wrong and you keep doing it, they'll come for you eventually. And they will manufacture evidence and they'll twist evidence and it's just like, I don't think I've seen enough TV. I think I could learn more. If I just watch more. And the movies. I didn't watch a lot of movies either. I haven't watched hardly any movies since my first kid was born. I didn't have time. I had other interests. But apparently there was a lot to learn and I missed it all. Anyway, just wanted to say that. I thought they just reached down and everybody's like, yeah, change that evidence. The audience. We're like, yay, cops, go. But really? Because at the end of the day, in real life, they ain't your friend. All right? And not all the criminals are the enemy either. It depends on who's calling them criminals and what are the laws and are they even just or reasonable in any way? I don't know. Good morning, YouTube.